What is going on, YouTube? I am Germ here. As you guys can see up on the screen, today we're going to talk a little bit about Sofi Technologies Incorporated. This is ticker symbol SOFI or Sofi. They make it nice and easy, same as the company. That's nice. That's always good. You know, sometimes you have some crazy, weird ticker symbols and it's hard to remember and people don't exactly know what's going on. But hey, somebody hears Sofi, they can go straight to Sofi and figure it out. But the reason we're talking about this one today, obviously I cover this stock pretty frequently on my channel, especially as of late, because the videos have been doing good. We've been getting a ton of support. We've been getting a ton of views and stuff. That's great. I want to, give you guys more of what you want to see. And recently, it's been all about Sofi. Now, today was not a great day for this stock. It wasn't a great day for a lot of stocks on the stock market. But Sofi was down 8.36%. That is rough. That is tough. But we have seen the past couple of days be very, very good for Sofi. So it's not totally shocking. What goes up must come down. There's always going to be ups and downs in the market. And when you see, 15% up days like we saw earlier in the week for Sofi, that's awesome and that's fun and that's exciting. But it always means, an 8, 9, 10% down day is a possibility. Obviously, hopefully it's not happening too often. But, things are just very, very up and down. Things are very, very volatile for Sofi right now. And that's another reason it makes it so fun and interesting and entertaining to cover, because you never know, what's in store the next day for Sofi. But it's probably not going to be boring. There's going to be a lot of news. There's going to be a lot of stock price action. So yeah, in this video today, we'll just be talking about, some of the new news and all the latest about Sofi. Just because the stock went down today doesn't mean there's not good news. Doesn't mean there's not stories to talk about and stuff, because there's no necessarily massive, horrible news that came out today that pushed Sofi down, 8 point whatever percent. So definitely drop a like if you guys do enjoy this video. I would appreciate that a ton. Subscribe to stay up to date on my latest content, and check out the links in the description below. I know we have a link for Robinhood. You guys can get signed up there and get a couple free stocks. I can get a couple free stocks. That'd be absolutely awesome. With that being said, let's get right into this. So yes, Sofi was down big today, and on the week we're now down 4.4%. But again, we've seen some big upward movement, and from the lows over the past week, we were up 27%. We're still up, 14.5%, 15%. So if you've been buying the dip, there's potential you could have made some money on Sofi this week still. Obviously, year to date, things are still looking really, really bad, down 22.45%. We thought, hey, maybe February is going to be better. Hopefully, we're out of January, but it looks like, hey, we're still in kind of that same area. Yes, we have some ups, but it seems like our downs are just more. There's just a lot of selling. There's a lot of negative sentiment in this market. And there's a lot of, different things affecting financial stocks and fintech stocks and banking and all this stuff. So overall, things were interesting because, the Dow Jones was up today. The S&P was up. The NASDAQ was up, but the Russell was down. So the market and indices are kind of all over the place. Some riskier stuff is up. Some, safer stuff is up. It's kind of just all over the place. But again, not a great sign when Sofi is down 9% on a day when the S&P and the NASDAQ are up. So that's just kind of something to keep in mind. Also, something that could be affecting, a lot of fintech and stuff right now is the fact that PayPal recently reported, pretty poor guidance for the future as far as their earnings. Now, does PayPal directly influence or impact Sofi? No, but it does impact this sector, of growth companies in the financial industry, in the fintech space, all that stuff. And I know, some companies closer to PayPal got hit pretty hard just from the PayPal news. Like I saw Square dropped off a lot, but hey, I don't think that's why Sofi is down today, but it's probably some percentage of it. So, it's something to keep in mind as well. And maybe you want to, you always want to keep, your ear to the market to see what kind of things are going on in your sector, in companies similar to yours. Again, PayPal's not a direct one-to-one comparison by Sofi. I'm not saying that at all, but they are in generally the same sector. So some of the big news coming out today, this is from Yahoo Finance, but this was all over the place. The fact that Sofi has completed their acquisition of Golden Pacific Bancorp Incorporated. This is obviously, the bank that they have been in the process of acquiring for some time now. And this was obviously a very, very instrumental piece in them getting their bank charter, which has been some of the biggest news of 2022 so far for Sofi. And here, something we'll touch on a little bit as well. This came with news that they plan to officially launch Sofi checking and savings with up to 1% APY in the coming weeks. That is also a very, very big deal. And that is a play that could attract a whole lot of customers to SoFi. That is very, very exciting. SoFi Technologies announced the completion of the acquisition of Golden Pacific Bancorp and its wholly owned subsidiary, Golden Pacific Bank. Golden Pacific Bank is a Sacramento, California-based community bank that is regulated by the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, OCC, and has approximately $150 million in assets. With this acquisition, at least according to Yahoo Finance, SoFi will be able to offer improved features to members to help them get their money right. In the coming weeks, SoFi will offer better banking through, among other things, a more user-friendly interface, automated savings, as well as differentiated checking and savings accounts for easy budgeting. Additionally, SoFi will offer an industry-leading annual percentage yield of up to 1% for members, providing 33 times the national average interest on balances. That is a huge thing. And then, as they hint at here, the decision to acquire Golden Pacific Bank announced last year was a key strategic step in SoFi's path to obtaining a national bank charter, which was recently approved. So, hey, they went out, they got this deal done with their eyes on getting that bank charter done, and it worked. Obviously, this was a great move by the SoFi team, by SoFi management, and things were kind of up in the air of like, hey, can we make this thing official? Obviously, people are waiting. Bank charter comes in. Now this acquisition's official. Everything should be, kind of in order for SoFi as far as locking this thing up and really starting to reap some of these rewards into the future. There's a lot of the mystery or a lot of the maybe or questions or what if are now being answered, and that is a very, very big deal. Again, yes, we see the stock down 8% today, but there is some good news going on behind the scenes, and there's some things to be excited about, and some people are taking these as opportunities to buy the dip. Now, there is this on the SoFi stock subreddit as well. Are margin and option tradings coming already? And this guy posts an email that says, hi, Caesar. As a customer of SoFi Securities LLC, we wanted to let you know that we've recently made some updates to our customer agreements. We have updated the SoFi Securities customer agreement, the margin disclosure statement and credit terms and policies, the Apex customer margin and short account agreement, and the SoFi Securities fee sheet. These changes will take effective as of 2/1/2022. So obviously they're talking about margin disclosure statement, saying that, hey, margin could be coming very, very soon to SoFi stock. And a lot of people are speculating that they think, options will not be far behind it. So that is one, very, very exciting for people who already use SoFi, who are interested in those features. Two, also a great way to bring in, more potential customers, and just hopefully another way to make even more money, on some of that margin interest, different trading fees on options, all that stuff. Just some more avenues to create revenue. Very, very exciting stuff. People talking about how they're down 35% on the stock, but at least I'm getting 1% APY. It ain't much, but it's honest work. All the other banks have been greedy in their interest rates. Thank you, SoFi. So again, people are very, very excited about this 1% APY, and I really can't downplay it enough. Or I don't even know if that's the right word. I can't, emphasize it enough. It is a very, very big deal. Then, also this, anyone see this in the PR? New UI coming. Again, people talking about the user-friendly interface that they hinted at, because that is something that people have been talking about for a while, how they don't necessarily love the user interface of the SoFi, app and the SoFi, just whole suite of services and stuff, especially in the United States. I know there's some different versions like SoFi Hong Kong or whatever the heck. And hey, they would definitely appreciate a new UI, especially if you're going to be bringing in a bunch of users or trying to bring in a bunch of users. Having stuff look as clean, as nice, as polished, and also be as functional as possible is going to be a very, very big thing. So I think that's some awesome news to hear from SoFi. And then just more about, their 1% APY marketing campaign. Again, this is another post on the front page. This is great news. No other bank out there has this. People are excited. That's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate that so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about SOFI. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe, stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.